Connecticut Senator Chris Murphy blames President Trump for the shooting at Brown University. To put it mildly, Joe, I don't think that's very helpful.
It is not, and it's not even accurate. I mean, Rhode Island and particularly Providence has some of the strictest gun laws in the country. And Chris Murphy, Stewart, should be censured for making such a comment on national television. We don't know who this shooter was. We don't know what his or her motivation was. And this clown runs to CNN to blame the sitting president, the same president who was nearly assassinated twice, and blames him for inflammatory rhetoric. This is also the same senator, Stewart, who has compared America under Trump to Nazi Germany. Yep. He has compared federal agents to the secret police used during Hitler's Germany. This is the last person, you want to hear about civil discourse in this country. And all we know is that 2 people are dead after being shot at Brown University over the weekend. 9 are still in the hospital in critical condition. And this person, Chris Murphy, with an assist from CNN, is talking about how Donald Trump is to blame. I mean, this is 31 flavors of absolute delusion, Stewart.
Yeah, he wants to run for the presidency, and he's trying to harness hate Trump sentiment. That's exactly what the man's doing. And he will continue to do it, too.
You're right about that.
All right, let's move on. According to the New York Times, Biden has only raised a small fraction of the money he needs to construct the presidential library. The report claims the foundation expects to raise about $11 million by 2027. That would be far behind its $200 million goal. Joe, Biden can't raise money for the library, but the Democrats are outraged when Trump pays for the ballroom that he's funding with private cash.
Exactly right. Not taxpayer money there. And you look at Barack Obama's library in Chicago, that's going to cost about $1 billion by the time it's done. So, yeah, $11 million just ain't going to cut it unless you're opening, like, I guess, a Joe Biden lemonade stand instead of a library. And look, this is not surprising, Stuart. This is the most unpopular president we have seen in our lifetime, at least since Jimmy Carter. And many Democrats now resent Joe Biden for even running for re-election. And what would this library entail exactly? What accomplishments happened under President Biden? His legacy would be marked by an open border that allowed millions in here, record high inflation, chaos around the world, and a cover-up of a president who clearly did not have the mental capability to be a golf starter at your county golf course, let alone the president of the United States. So, yeah, he's going to have a lot of trouble raising money, the kind of money that he'll need to compete with a Barack Obama library or even a George W. Bush library if this is the money that's coming in initially.
I just wonder what he's going to do if he can't get the money. What happens to the library? We'll see. Joe Concha, You're all right, as usual. Thanks for joining us, man. See you again soon.